Hello and welcome to another OST ranking video where I ramble on about music I like from video games that I play with my hands and my eyeballs. Here we have one of my favorite games of all time, Diddy's Donkey Kong Country 2 Diddy's Conquest, where he plays Monkey and you save Donkey Kongy. Listen to awesome music along the way, so yeah, let's do it. Okay, personal opinion, please don't get mad, especially for that one song, please don't get mad, okay, let's go. Have a still image for this first entry because I forgot to get footage for this song. Schoolhouse Harmony is, I don't care. This is going here simply because it's a song that you don't want to hear, because that signifies that you've just gotten Diddy and Dixie cooked. Probably, because, I mean, it turns red, so they're probably in a furnace or something, I don't know. That's freaking screwed up. Bayou Boogie is, I guess, a nice ambient track. It's not too much rhythm or much in it, really. It's more of a sound effects kind of track. Normally, I like my Bayou music to be either or but you know, this is pretty good too. It's alright. It's a nice ambient track, so yeah, whatever. Brooks March will have to go here, probably mostly just because I kind of got tired of listening to it over and over again when I'm trying to attempt these freaking levels. It's pretty cool. Pretty ominous for climbing a castle. Like this is like the final stretch of the game. Forced interlude sort of makes me want to pee myself because what is going on? It's the freakiest thing ever. It kind of gives me the feeling that it's the little ghost ropes that are singing this, which is kind of funny because it makes the weird whistling, no, not whistling, weird moaning, you know, whatever I mean, you know what, blah. Run, Rambi, Run plays at a time where, you know, if you're even mildly good at the game, which you should be by this point in the game, then you should not die here at all, and the whole chase music aspect should be kind of not existing. King Zing is very slow. I didn't get footage for this part either, okay? Just please don't say anything about that, okay? Donkey Kong Rescued is a very creepy sounding track for a credits theme. That's really all I have to say. Like, what were they thinking? What was going through David Wise's head while composing this? In stark contrast to Sticker Brush Symphony, Bad Bird Rag really tenses you up for these bramble segments in my least favorite level in the whole game. Where Sticker Brush Symphony is meant to like calm you down, like hey, this level's not gonna be so bad, you just gotta go slow, man, you just gotta take it slow. Gotta play it cool. But this one is just like, run, and then you like end up running into something because you're freaking fast. Okay, geez, like look at the time, man. It's like it's almost 3 in the morning. I gotta take a break. It's time for a fun fact. This enemy's name is Clampon. Want to guess what his excuse is for hanging out in the women's restrooms? In a snowbound land is kind of just a calm ice tune. These levels are already stressful enough as it is, so this music is kind of meant to calm you down so that you don't like screw up and you get de-stressed. I guess that's the point of it. But it also sounds like icicles. You know, I mean, I don't really know what icicles sound like just sitting there, but if icicles made sound, this song would be it. I'm just gonna put the startup theme here because it really gets you pumped for this game, so yeah, that's it. Disco Train is gonna be up next because I feel like, you know, it just does its job decently at being roller coaster music. The weird sounds that play throughout it are kind of like, they sometimes can match up really well with the track going up and down, so it's kind of funny, so that's it. Lost World Anthem is one of the freakiest tracks in the game. I have no idea why it sounds so scary, but I remember not wanting to do these levels as a small wee little lad because of just the music alone, and also I didn't even really know how to do these parts in general. All I really have to say about Haunted Chase is that it's basically a more intense and epic version of Disco Train. So yeah, it's basically it. It's fitting for being chased by those giant crocodile ghost pirates. It's the freakiest thing ever, by the way. Primal Rave is yet another freaky track because, I don't know, like the chanting in it sort of makes it feel like there's some like, I don't know, like crocodiles off screen. They're like chanting and preparing to try to kill you. It's a freaky thing to think about. It makes it hard to go through this level, especially since it's like filled with those spikes, the spike pits. Like, who put those there? The majority of Clomp's romp, at least in the beginning leading up part, is ship creaking sounds and like waves. But that like adds to the atmosphere. It's the nice pirate music, which is like King K. Rool's theme from the first game. And this is like a great lead up track, just like how in the first game there was the jungle hijinks one, where it's got the drums leading up and more instruments are added as it goes on. This is kind of like that, where like it builds up over time. And it's like, yeah, you're getting into a pretty awesome adventure with some monkeys. You know Chris O'Neill from the famous, the best YouTube channel in the world, Oni Plays? Well, Cranky's Conga is the music I'd imagine would be his theme song if he had one. Steel Drum Rumba, I think, is the best menu music ever in any game. Swanky's Swing is wonderful game show music that I think they should actually use on actual game shows, because then maybe they'd be interesting to watch finally. Bossa Nova may be a pretty quick loop, but it kinda keeps the tense feeling all throughout each boss battle, which aren't all that hard for the most part, except for 2 of them I think, but it gives a little feeling of intensity each time you enter a boss battle, and also just sounds incredible. Crocodile Cacophony, I think that's how you pronounce that, is really good climactic boss fight music. I'm glad they didn't just use the Bossa Nova theme from before, even though I really like it, because this gives the boss battle a different feel than all the others. Like, yeah, this is the end. I just saw him shooting Donkey Kong. I gotta save him from this freaking green ferret. It's time for something cool I noticed, probably. The level music from the original Donkey Kong arcade game sounds like this. And I'm wondering if they remixed that for the Rocket Barrel theme in the Returns series. Welcome to Crocodile Isle never gets old as the level select music. It's just perfect. It's perfect. Perfect world map music. I have nothing else to say other than it's perfect. I love it. You know how I like my goofy air music, and Snaky Shanty is definitely goofy air. It's very quick, fast-paced. Fast-paced and quick mean the same thing. It's crazy, I just said the same thing. And it's fast, and it's very goofy music. If a song is goofy enough, I'm gonna like it, you know? The way things work around here. My god, I love it when lava music tries to sound like lava. It gets you even more immersed and just feels even cooler, and you just get taken back to the level every time you hear the song. And you're like, you place the song for someone, you're like, what does this sound like? And then you're like, you're like, oh yeah, that's definitely lava. That's just without a doubt. This sounds really hot. That sounds hot. And then, yeah, that's basically what Hothead Bop is. It's just one of the best lava tracks ever. Clubba's Revile? I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but this music is really fitting for just Clubba's animation of him smacking his club against his hand, which is somehow not puncturing his flesh. And it also works well for either a really big muscular man or some really fat dude walking menacingly towards you. Menacingly, what was that? What was that? Hey. So, we're all human beings, right? And human beings all have their own, each individual little opinions, and, well, that's what makes us all unique, individual, and we each have our own special opinions that some may not agree with. We still got like 7 songs left, probably. And, well, you know, that's pretty high. For the past, like, 15 songs on this list, I've liked all of them. So, this 7th one, or 6th, I don't remember, may have others above it, but, you know, it's still really, 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 really good. So please keep that in mind before you see what I have put here, not at number 1. So, yeah, brace yourself, please, Remember, opinions. Opinions. Still really like this song. It's just, there's a few others that, yes. Alright? Alright. Here goes. Sticker Brush Symphony. A beautiful track. I can see why a lot of people have put this as their number one, but you know, just think of it this way. If I put mine number one spot, Sticker Brush Symphony 2, then like every list you've ever seen of Donkey Kong songs would just be the same, with Sticker Brush Symphony being number one. You know, that's just not fun, right? Want to have a different curveball thrown at you, right? Yeah. See? Anyway, I've mentioned before how this song is as great at calming you during these levels, these awful levels that I really hate, and it's the only thing that makes them bearable. So for that, I have to commend this song. K. Rool Returns goes here because the rush of nostalgia I get every time that intro plays is phenomenal, and it gets me hyped to play this game every single time. Mining Melancholy goes here at 5th place because, well, it really lives up to its name and really fits the environment it goes in. All the clattering sounds make it feel like there's mining going on just off screen, and then there's the sad sounding, what I'm assuming is zinger humming, the buzzing sound farther into the track, and it just gives like some, as it says, melancholy feel, whatever that word means. I actually don't know really 100%, but yeah, point still stands. It fits really well. Goofy bonus round music. I love goofy bonus round music. Never get tired of it every single time I hear it. Harsh, heavy-hitting, quick sequence of notes. It is wonderful. Most water music in games tries to make it all very calm, very slow-paced music that just meant to be like, yeah, you swing through water, all whimsical. But Lockjaw's Saga, now it actually shows you the dangers of the ocean just through the music alone. It makes like every level taking place in these underwater segments just absolutely horrifying. Like it feels like it works in every single way. And that one level, like just the regular one, and it also works in the one where it's the hot like lava water, and also works for when it's like the pitch black and there's the anglerfish following you. Just works in every single instance it's played. Flight of the Zinger is a very ominous at first track. Well, sort of. It's like you're in this disgusting, sticky place, this honey everywhere, which is like really strange because they're like wasps, so why are they making honey? And it really fits to give you like this weird sense of panic in such a strange place. These disgusting hives. There's the larva in the background. It's just gross. Okay, it's like it just keeps building and building up the tension, and then eventually it gets to that really good action part of the song, which is the real reason why it's up here. And yes, it's just completely awesome. It's one of the more cinematic tracks of the whole game, and I love it. And now we finally arrive at track number 1. At number 1, we have Jib Jig. No other track in this soundtrack fills me with as much adventure and happiness as this one does. It just sounds so awesome, and I never get tired of hearing it on loop if I keep replaying it over and over again. And it makes the levels that the song plays in all the more fun. I believe it is the best song in the game, even though it's a little short compared to some of the other ones, but still. And there you have it, my full list of Donkey Kong Country 2 Diddy's Kong Quest songs. You probably didn't agree with most of this, but you know, it's just my opinion, so it doesn't matter, because it just, yeah. This is an objective truth video. I'm just some guy who wanted to rank it all, so that is it. My opinions may change over time, but for now this is what they are. Thank you for watching and sticking around to the end. Thank you, the 5 people that did. You are awesome. And if I had any cookies and I could put them through the screen, I'd give it to you. It is 2:52 a.m. and I am very tired, so good night, you all.